Now, President Donald Trump has expanded the US travel ban list. He's barred 5 additional countries, as well as people travelling on Palestinian Authority-issued documents. They won't be allowed into the US. The list of banned countries or countries that have got a full or at least some sort of partial ban stands at 39, John. That is an extensive list.
Well, it's a huge list. It's probably too big a list. Under our Constitution and our laws, the president has got a lot of authority over immigration. He can, by order, suspend all immigration if he wants to, or he can suspend any part of it that he may want to. He's chosen to do that now, but this is not going to be permanent. At some point, immigration from some of these countries or travel from some of these countries is going to resume. But what I hope Trump does is just stop this practice of importing millions of people from hostile third world countries, especially in the Middle East and Africa, into our nation. We don't need them. They're in many cases hostile to our country and to our culture. And I hope that he will simply cut off that stream of immigration.
Well, you look at that list of countries, and there are overwhelmingly African countries, countries in the Middle East. So they are on that list. Now, I do have some good news for you, John. Axios has reported earlier this week that Kamala Harris is running again. The former vice president has made it clear to potential 2028 rivals that she's working to keep another White House campaign viable. What are her chances, John?
Well, her chances are slim and none, Rita. She's not going to be the Democrats' nominee in 2028. I mean, she was an embarrassment in 2024. I think, Rita, that the reason why she's doing this is not because she's serious about trying to get elected president in 2028, but oftentimes politicians are in this situation where they have to at least tease the idea that they're going to be running for president so that they stay relevant. She wants to be a guest on The View. She wants to go on, she wants to get paid $100,000 to give a 30-minute speech and so forth. And so she's got to stay relevant. How do you stay relevant? By putting it out there that you're running for president.
Well, she's had already 2 trips to Australia. First one was speaking at some sort of a real estate conference on the Gold Coast. And I think she's going to be back again. So I don't know why we are being targeted by Kamala Harris. Someone's writing her checks in Australia. I don't know who. Before you go, we played last night some really terrible footage, ugly, hate-filled footage of an attack against a lovely lady working at Target, just going about her business, trying to do her job, when she's set upon by this foul-mouthed demon Karen who berates her for wearing a Charlie Kirk shirt. Now, there's been a development in this story, but let's just remind the audience about the encounter.
You're stupid?
No.
Why the you wear that? You're at work at Target. That's not a Target shirt. It's not a plain red shirt. You support a racist. No, the opinion is he's a racist and you support him.
That's your opinion, ma'am.
And you should not be allowed to wear that. This is going to be taken above your head. That's insane.
Yep, like a good Karen trying to get that poor woman sacked. That's just part of the tirade that woman was subjected to from the crazy Karen. She's the one who posted it. The Karen is the one who thought she looked good in that video. She posted it expecting to get applause. Instead, that woman, who's believed to work at the Enloe Health Medical Center in Northern California, is now being investigated by her workplace, who say they are deeply concerned about the tenor of the post, really. We ask for patience and calm as we conduct our own internal investigation of this matter. I don't know how much of an investigation they need, John. The video was pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, I think we just investigated a moment ago, Rita. I think that's pretty much all you need to know. But, this woman displayed liberal privilege. Liberals think they can do this. They think they could just walk up to somebody in a store and start swearing at her, attacking her, calling Charlie Kirk a racist, suggesting she's going to go to this woman's manager and try to get her fired. Liberals think they can do this kind of thing because they live in a bubble. And the fact that the woman who attacked this poor Target employee went and posted the video, she was proud of it. Her friends undoubtedly
Yeah.
think, oh, yeah, that was great. Way to go. And this is what I call liberal privilege. They actually think they can take these kinds of liberties.
They do. It's called the awful phenomenon. I think it's quite prevalent amongst women, sadly, affluent white female leftists. And this is how they behave. It is just vile, but some good news for that Target worker. Give, Send, Go, a Christian crowdfunding website, has identified her. Her name is Jeannie, and they've already raised over $120,000 for her. And they said, we're hoping to raise enough money so that she can afford a much-needed vacation, a time for her to relax, recharge, and just forget about the ugliness. Yes, and forget about the demonic Karens of this world. John Hinderaker, Merry Christmas to you. Thank you so much for